what's your favorite scene?
Oof. Riff has this great jazzy number, which espouses his whole philosophy about not losing your head. You know, if you're the leader of a gang, you're dealing with like hoodlums, like absolute whack jobs, who would, you know, sooner like just go in all guns blazing. But his philosophy is to stay cool, keep cool, get cool, and he sings this number, which then goes into a very kind of avant-garde dance routine, which
very cool.
Yeah, I think it's kind of the envy of all the other dancers on the show, because the choreography is quite different, quite special, and like I say, it was very collaborative. We tried a few things that worked, a few things that didn't work. We found it eventually, and the music itself is complex. Like
really great.
If you ask any of the orchestra members, I will guarantee that 9 times out of 10 they will say Cool is the most challenging play, because it is, the rhythms and the tempos are constantly shifting, as one does in jazz. I'm speaking beyond my ken here. I'm not a muso, but the vibraphone player.
He's a bit of a muso.
The vibraphone player is always heard practicing 20 minutes before the show his solo in Cool. He takes the melody and like it's beautiful and it's very spooky, but he definitely needs to be on point to get that right.
Chris, what's your favorite scene?
I have a few, but the one that comes to mind is probably the War Council. I do enjoy
Incidentally,
that.
straight after Cool.
Yeah.
It's a good little section there.
Yeah.
Well, it's where the gang leaders get to have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Like that's our chance to just lay down the law and get up in each other's faces.
Yeah, and it's quite a cool scene for like the Puerto Rican characters, because even though the ground that they're coming to is neutral territory, it's not their territory. It is Jet territory, but the way we come in there is as though we own it, and it's so disrespectful, you know, and that gives them a good sort of way to play off of it. It's quite interesting.
Now, did I read somewhere, Steve, that you didn't actually show up to your first audition?
I found my way into this industry by accident. But I mean, when I say that, it was kind of almost on the cards, like if you believe in fate, which I don't really, but...
Talking about West Side Story or about like just being in the industry?
No, just the industry itself. I have a sister who's an actress, and I thought, awesome, but man, like, I can't live like that. I need the 9 to 5, know where my salary's coming from at the end of every month.
He's actually got a law degree. Yeah.
I know, you actually have a law degree.
He's a bit of a buff.
Are you going to practice law one day?
No, I seriously doubt it. I think I'm here to stay. This is my calling. You can only ignore it for so long. I ignored it for 4 years, wound up with a degree that I have no intention of using. Not to, you know, ruin my chances with any future employers. Anyways, I was invited to audition for a show. It was a 5-hander musical. I was completely incredulous. Like, I don't sing, I don't act. Leave me alone, guys. I don't know what you've seen in me, but you know, this is not my thing. But they were persistent, and
it turns out that it's your thing.
It is your thing. It's really your thing.
Surprise.
They knew before you did.
As I said, the odd school musical.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can base a career off that, but things worked out in the end, I guess. I mean, I get to share a stage with this criminal, and it's sublime.
Smooth criminal.
Easy.
Ow! Chris, the last time we talked, you were a finalist on Presenter Search. Are you going to? Do you want to be a presenter still, or are you gonna stick to acting?
I definitely think that I'll pursue that avenue. As and when we'll see. But yeah, acting is my love. It'll always be around. I do know that the presenting gig will kind of give me a little more exposure, and so it is something that I'm definitely going to look into. Yeah.
All right, guys. How long are you playing at the Artscape for?
Till the 23rd of August.
Only.
So get your tickets, is what they're saying.
Yeah, son.
What? Chris, Stephen, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jen.